Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you can use the
Okay, there we go.
tabs down at the bottom to save stuff. So, like, I've saved my sheet on tab 1, so I only have to press 1 to bring it up. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yep. You can also save your character's attacks and stuff on there as well. Just click and drag the dice onto the slot.
Which is going to be needed.
Ah, there you are, Sophie.
Hey, give me a second. I've been I messed with the books to try and get more spells available so I could see them, but apparently
Yeah.
You good, Jared?
Yep. So you can move around the map on your screen by using the mouse wheel to zoom in and then pressing it down to scroll around. Currently, you guys are all where the little P is on the map. That is the party token, which is the bridge.
You can really
Party, yeah.
Oh yeah. I always recommend to make it smaller and more manageable, you right-click it and then resize it horizontally, or adjust horizontally. That will shrink it down so that you can see the entire map in a small window on your screen, and then just resize it so that it fits a nice spot that you can zoom around in. So you can have your character sheet on one side of the screen and then the map on the other. Okay, any other questions?
I have to give me a little bit.
Understood.
Party, yeah. Thanks,
So,
I appreciate that.
We'll go with the quick recap then. Last session, after the party had arrived in El Turel, you quickly came across the group of devils that were chasing down a woman and her 2 children. Upon engaging the devils, you came across an individual who claims to be Trust Oberon. Upon talking, or upon dealing with the 2 or 3 devils that were attacking, you formed an uneasy truce between you and this new individual, as he offered to aid you guys, of course, for his own benefits. The woman informs you all that the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, Ulder Ravengard, was able to get marshal up the remaining defenses of El Turel after the leaders were mostly dealt with, as he was able to lead a majority of the survivors to the Grand Cathedral. They're trying to mount up one final defense in this church/fortress. She had informed you all that she was trying to make her way there quickly but quietly until she was spotted by these 2 fiends. The lot of you agreed to go with her, and upon moving through the city, you came across a few more encounters where you were able to rescue a halfling and his family, resulting in your group growing quite a bit larger with 2 more halflings and their like 2 or 3 children. You quickly make your way towards the bridge, or one of the 2 bridges of Torm, and there you saw a small unit of fiends guarding the bridge. Oberon or Trust tried to talk to these devils and tried to get them to let you pass, but unfortunately they just refused to obey or refused to listen. So combat had initiated. Now, who was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of you charged in to engage these individuals, while Swain and Mavelar stayed back to protect the women and children of the party. The battle didn't last too long, and it was a fairly easy fight with clever tactics and maneuvering from the party, setting up defensive magics like the fog spell in order to obscure the visions of the devils. and casting a shit ton of buff spells on the tank that is Isol, or Balarin, making it so that he was practically impossible to hit. And after dealing with these creatures, you guys are now on the bridge, and that's where we last left off. Isol may be joining us later.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You have to sign in. You actually have to join in too. Do you have Fantasy Grounds open?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you see right now?
The main screen.
Okay,
Join
that's
game, manage characters, load demo
yes.
campaign.
Just gonna mute that for a second, guys. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay.
You do that, Jared.
So Lee better than me, Ollie and Barbara.
Yeah, I
Sorry, the
see.
mic cut out a little bit there.
I see Isol has connected. That's good.
Did it? Did you do that, Jared?
No, my mic cut out.
Library and then play.
That's going to change the button so that it's fit for what you need as a player.
Okay.
Let me know when
Oh.
you're all settled, Isol.
I will give that a shot.
The map has vanished.
Okay, campaign setup. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm going to next. Options, finish, character selection. What do I do here?
Back up.
Yeah, the
Oh.
map has vanished. Ah, there it is.
Images and maps. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It should be connected. Okay.
I'm in
I
it.
see. So again, Isol, click on the PC button on the top right of your screen, and then double click on your character sheet. That's owned by me. That's not right. I mean,
So if I do
clear.
this,
I'm
Okay.
clicking on PCs, but every time I click on PCs, it just minimizes it again. Oh, there we go.
Okay. There
Alright,
you go.
got it. Perfect.
Now, when you click on your portrait, you should be able to see your character sheet. I'd recommend keeping the map on one side and your character sheet on the other side.
Cool.
Well, actually, you can keep your character sheet behind the map itself. So right now, I see your character sheet's Balarin.
Yeah.
If I click the map, I can see the bottom of your character sheet, but the map is laid over top of it. So I can switch between the two of them whenever I need to.
Yeah.
These are just some organizing tricks that help out.
Yeah, I know all my stats regardless, so should be fine.
Plus, since you were in last session, your character sheet's up to date.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we're all here then. Sovi, you good?
seems to have stopped loading finally.
Okay. You may not have to do it right now, ISO, because your character should have everything. Your character sheet should have everything on it. But eventually, you probably will need to load in the different modules, like the player's handbook, that kind of stuff, so that you can have access to those things. But when you do that, it causes your game to lag, because it's loading everything in from my computer. So that's where we last left off. You guys have just finished the fight on the bridge.
All right.
With Swain and Mavalor bringing in the families closer to the bridge now that it's been cleared out. And I'll hand it over to you guys.
How was the movement system again?
It is an excellent question.
Where is the shield, by the way?
The
It was
shield, you have it.
Right, so I should. put
Wasn't
that
it like
into it.
two hexes was like slow, so there wouldn't be counters. 4 is normal, and then 6 is fast. Or was it 8 is? And the slower we move, the less.
It is, yeah, it's basically what you just said. 2 is slow, 4 is normal, 6 is fast.
Alright, well, we had
Basically, we can-
decided as a group to go as fast as possible and fuck stealth. And with these dead weights in tow, we should probably keep going.
I agree.
There will be no stealth with all this dead weight, so let's
Fully
just
agreed.
make the best of it. Alright, so
Also, there's
six-
no stealthing near me. I am a walking fucking
six,
walking wind chime.
hexes.
Ting,
Portable
ting,
wall.
ting.
Items.
How do you what?
How do I add new items?
You just go press the items button. If you don't see it on your right hand side, well, it should be there. But if you just open up the library tab and then just check it. Look through it, find the items tab, and press the little empty
do I-
circle so it pops up.
What do I do with this shield, though?
Shield?
Yeah, the shield.
I don't see it.
The campaign shield, the one that I.
Oh, yeah. I don't have the actual module because that costs money. So you could just put in a normal shield and then just change its name. Don't worry about its abilities later.
I'm just gonna, before we leave, I'll be like, hey, Archon, you expect any more of these kind of fuckers around?
Well, now that you say that and that the token has moved, I'm going to roll.
Cool.
Any more of these fuckos?
Yeah, because Archon's the only one that's been here for a long time, so I would assume he would know where people would be, but
Oh, shit. First off, I need to change this so you guys can't see my rolls.
Hey!
Not
Sounds
that any of you know what the hell that is.
I thought last time you made it so that we could see your rolls.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did. Because he was rolling for other people, other players, things like
Yep.
Yep. Chat, show GM rolls off. Let's check and make sure that the health bars are set correctly.
Danger.
I think that's fine. Okay. So yeah. Ooh. Okay.
So, do we roll our stealth with disadvantage?
Do you guys want to move through stealthily, or do you just want to say fuck it? Whatever sees us, sees us.
Well, I
Well-
mean, it's worth a try, but
Realistically,
definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to stealth.
If we
Then-
run stealth, it would be best if we do it with those who can actually roll stealth up
We're
on
not-
the head.
So it's going to be a group roll. What you do is everyone on the bottom left of your screen, you're going to see a pool of dice. Press the little dis button so that you have disadvantage, and drag the well, not even that. You press the this button, and then on your character sheets, double click on the stealth skill.
Wow.
Where the hell's stealth
I
at?
got a 17 and 18.
Oh, skills. Okay. On the stealth skill. How do I?
You
You
click
Just
it on.
double click on the number
Yeah,
Could have been a nat 20.
On the number. Got
Still a
on
14
the
though.
plus. Yeah.
Still a 14. Yeah. Still 11.
Holy shit, these aren't actually that bad.
And there goes Mavalor. Big
That's about right.
hulking,
Wait.
big
Hold on.
hulking arm.
And then double click on the number.
I'm glad to see that the
And
two paladins got the exact same roles.
Okay, so now I'm going to count and see
But you had already did it.
who
Oh,
succeeded.
sorry. Yeah, I suppose I had.
So Regan, 17, pass. Actually, it meets. So it should pass. Well, no, because you're okay. No, then that's a fail.
No, this is two. Yeah, that's a fair.
Fail,
That means everybody
fail,
failed then.
fail,
Trust,
fail,
trust.
fail, fail.
Trust is the only one who may have.
No, he has I think a negative modifier.
I don't have anything in.
Yeah, any modifier. Got it.
there.
Okay, so
Oh no.
now I shall explain to you what you guys see. But first, I'm going to change them.
Ruggy.
I was expecting this.
I'm a
I mean,
rogue.
that's what happens when we.
I'm an urban bounty hunter,
I mean,
inquisitive rogue.
Nothing good ever happens to this damnable group of adventurers.
what?
So you guys should now see a
There we
street
go.
view.
My bad.
If it's very big, just resize it, readjust it.
It just says loading.
It'll load.
Same. Ooh, I see it now.
Okay.
I do not see it.
I don't either. It doesn't even say loading for me.
Yeah, it says loading on mine.
I remember this map.
There we go. It's loaded.
There we go.
So one thing to keep, I'm not even about this. So there's really no good maps of El Terrell aside from this one. So we're just gonna be using this one. So go ahead and place your character tokens down where you think you would be on the top left corner of the map, where the little lava pool is.
Okay, how do I do that?
So go ahead and click and drag your character from the combat tracker, its picture, onto the map. Actually, you won't be able to do that because the grid isn't set up.
I'm taking it not near the lava pool is not an option.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the lava pool unless you're like immune to fire.
I mean, working on it, but not there.
How do
Oh,
you
I
add
found the token.
languages, by the way?
I'm sorry.
I was just wondering how you added languages, but I will put the token down first.
From your one moment, I have to set up the grid.
Also, some quick math. I think I can cast invisibility 8 times a day,
What?
burning all my third level spell slots on it. Some rough math.
How though?
6 sorcery points, 2 third level spell slots, burn them into 10 sorcery points each, That's 16 sorcery points.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
man.
need 1 to cast invisibility each time.
Sorry?
Are you a darkness sorcerer?
Shadow sorcerer.
Cool.
Okay, that should do. So now you guys can do it. Go ahead and just click and drag your token from the combat tracker. Again, those are the 2 cross swords. That's on the top right of your screen. The 2 cross sword buttons.
Oh, I see now.
That'll pull up the combat tracker. Click and drag and drop. I can show you with.
It's not letting me drag.
Yeah. it's
Which
not
part of
letting
it do
me
I-
drag either.
You should be able to see my girl Velcro on the screen.
Yeah, it's not letting me drag. I was just moving the combat tracker around.
Yeah,
Sweet
it's the same
Jesus.
for me.
Why am I so high on the order? What the fuck?
It doesn't matter for right now. So you
Yeah,
just again your little token figurine, click and drag.
Yeah,
I can't
how
drag
are
from
you
the combat
click and
tracker, but I
dragging?
think I could do it from my sheet, maybe? No.
Are the grid set up now?
The grid is set up, yes.
Can't drag my
I'm
token
gonna
on.
close the combat tracker
Well, that's interesting.
and open it again.
I'm doing
Does
it.
it have
It transfers over all of the important information. I'm pretty sure, at least, for your token.
if I
Um,
try and drag from the combat tracker, all it does is move the window?
Yes.
Yeah, like Wes.
You have to drag it from your character sheet.
I'm trying to do that and it won't let me.
It's the top right of the character sheet, but I can't put anything on there.
Yeah, neither can I.
Yeah.
Same.
Fix it, Zay.
it doesn't work on your character sheet, but it works fine when I do it.
You might have to just do
Is
it.
it because
The-
it's
the
read
only-
only at the top?
Oh, a million years later, mine just turned up.
He's
Oh
pulling
yeah,
them
mine
in.
did too.
Yeah. Are
He's
you
putting them-
putting these on? Are you putting them on?
Yeah, I'm putting them on.
Get
Okay.
them-
Dude,
the-
hold on. I think it's to do with that lock at the top right of the screen where it says read only, and that's why we can't add on, is because it's locked.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I just unlocked
I
it,
think
so
we need to unlock it, which then
Regan
we should be able to
or
add.
Regan and or well, you guys go ahead and try and put your character tokens on there now. For those who aren't
I
already
see
there,
it locked still.
I unlocked it.
I can't move anything on there. Yeah, we can't take stuff from the combat tracker. Only the DM can drag tokens from there. We have to do it from our character sheet. I can move my character token now that.
Oh, there's mine.
Yeah,
came
I'm
out with
I'm
mine
I'm
on.
doing it for you guys.
Oh,
It should be everyone, 6 in total.
what's this? Black
I'm
square?
tiny.
Everyone.
Threatened area.
Oh, I scaled
Okay.
myself up again.
So-
I'm in the rear. I'm gonna be
Imagine-
carrying my...
You guys
Okay.
are moving down southwards on the map, going down the map. What kind of positions do you think you would be?
I would be 23.
I would almost definitely be up front.
In the cluster.
I would be behind Balaran with my halberds.
Okay. Go ahead and
Almost
move your.
tripping everyone up.
Your halbards?
My halberd. Sorry, fuck, brain's not working.
All right, this looks pretty good then, from what I see here.
My halbards.
As you guys are moving forward through the streets with the wind slowly behind you, let me just double check something real.
Just out of curiosity, Snail, your black
Yeah.
box around your token, is it only 1 around you or 2 around you?
It should be 2 around me. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not 2 around me
Yeah.
at the moment. I'd be behind Balaran, but yeah,
I mean, it was just a prediction that it's threatened area, but it's not.
it would make sense. So...
All right. So as you guys are moving through the streets quickly with as much haste as you can, You see down across the street you're currently traveling. At first, you hear the sounds of clopping footsteps from a horse. And just as it turns around the corner, you guys see this.
Oh, it's a horse.
It's Chunky Boy.
It
That's
doesn't
a
have
nice
this thing
mare.
there, so let me move. Let's see here. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, it's a large creature.
You see a pitch black mare with flaming hair bursting off from its mane and down near its feet as well. And riding on top of it is a man fully cladded in demonic or devilish looking armor. Trust, go ahead and make me a history or religion check.
Could I potentially make a religion check as well?
This is just for Trust real quick with his
Ooh,
background.
14.
14? Okay. Yeah, anyone else as well can also make this. Might as well. If you are proficient in religion, you can make a roll.
Yeah, boy.
Trust had the option because of his background.
Okay, let's see. So I double click on the modifier to roll
On the skill.
on the skill.
I just double clicked on the total.
Oh, the total, yeah.
12.
Unfortunately, I'm not proficient in religion. I only have history.
Okay. So Trust.
My cat's going crazy.
You recognize the fact that this creature is in fact a is in fact a devil. Basically, they are the knights of hell. You understand there's only one. And you can't help but feel like you're in some deep shit. You understand the order and the ranking that devils have in this plane of existence. And you know that this creature is several magnitudes above you. And it, of course, sees a lot of you moving in your direction as it stops. Turns and looks towards you all. Now to figure out what the hell happens next. Okay.
Passive diplomacy.
Parlay.
Evening, Governor.
Yeah.
I guess I can try that again and see how it goes. It didn't go so well last time.
Right there, Chief. How you doing? You want to get on down to the old chopper, or do you want to get all down to the old bash bosh bish?
Nothing to see here, lad.
I have proficiency in persuasion.
I'll handle it.
I am the face without a face.
I'll handle it.
So I've got a +6 to persuasion.
You all don't look like you belong here. At least I do.
Alright,
I
Governor.
mean, I'm fully clad.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Trust is literally a devil. So
You see this armored mounted individual halts its mare in the middle of the cross section of the streets and turns its head in your direction.
Hey, welcome everybody to the stream.
It's slightly far off in the
I
distance. You
appreciate
can make
it.
it out clearly enough, but it looks like it's staring into you guys, waiting.
I'm going to fly up and land on the roof over here.
It turns its attentions towards you.
And I'm going to speak to him and say, Actually, I'll do this in. I really like that feature.
Thanks for joining, everybody. We're about to get into some deep shit, maybe.
To be able to type in different languages.
So right now they're working on communicating through the chat bar. You can select a different kind of common, undercommon. They speak infernal, and that'll be popping up here in a second. There it is. I don't speak infernal, so I can't read it.
Cool.
I have no idea what they're saying.
Scratch mark, squiggly, Y, FFF.
You know that they are speaking infernal.
Oh wait, hold on. Excuse me, I understand infernal.
Then you want to go into your character sheet, and where it says languages, make that one of your options. And make sure it's spelled correctly.
So, for anybody wondering, I am a urban bounty hunter,
Okay.
rogue,
Oh, right, so translation.
inquisitive rogue.
Okay, right.
We're currently traveling through El Terrell in the Nine Hells. Trying to get to here. We're right here. And we just came across some kind of high-level devil riding a nightmare.
After it finishes its deep, crackling, guttering sounds that's coming out of its mouth as it's speaking, it then turns its mare and starts moving in the party's.
I'm gonna tell the party, get out of the way, move, get off the road
Okay.
now.
Okay, it's just interesting.
Thing just jumps up onto the roof.
Yep.
Yeah, moving out of the way.
Okay,
That thing that cats do when like you put a little like a cucumber behind them, he just like explodes into the air.
Mavalor might want to move yourself out of the way, man.
I got
Yeah,
it taken
sorry,
care of.
yeah, sorry, I was dealing with something else.
The women and children also move off to the right side, where Swain and looking at each of you as it passes by, a wicked smile on its face as though it's goading some of the more intimidating members of the party to try something. But then eventually, it turns its heads and walks off. Quickly, in a fairly quick gallop, you can hear its thundering hooves moving across the streets.
Nope.
Until it turns around a bend on another corner wall, disappearing from sight. Congratulations, you guys made the right.
We did not fuck up. Woo!
I'm gonna tell the party, there are some devils here that no one, even remotely mortal, can handle easily, and that's one of them.
We'll get there eventually.
We do as they please and pray that they don't want more. Let's keep moving before we find any more of them.
Thing pulls out his bow and goes under his breath, yeah, you better run.
Don't do that.
No,
Friends,
don't do that.
it was a close one there for a second, but you really pulled your weight there, Regan. Just kind of looking at the nearest person I can see.
Yeah, that was a challenge rating 14 fight.
Oh.
We would have straight up died.
Party wipe.
to keep
I
it
mean,
my
I don't
own-
even think he
I
would have
did.
seen us as a
Okay.
threat.
I
So I'll
mean,
just
It
tell you.
wasn't working at the time.
Let's see here. So
we might have
trust-
been able to pull off a cheese again, but I doubt it.
Not on that. No, he's just got too much health.
you don't have to worry about what they said that time. Is basically saying, "Hey, we want to get past. We don't want to fight." And it's saying, "Hey, did you see any demons up here? No. All right, then get the fuck out of my way."
Okay. No, I was just wondering because that's the only two pieces I missed at the beginning. Obviously, because I hadn't, and I figured I had to add things without trying to find it. Hence, with the.
Alright, I gotta go AFK real quick, but keep moving us toward the.
So you guys don't need that map anymore. You can switch back over to the Ill Trail map.
I've lost that. Where do I find that?
If you press the, well, I can just share it. There you go. That's
Oh,
5
so how
people.
My cat's going crazy, guys.
How did you bring that up?
Well, I brought it up from images and maps.
Right. I'm gonna
Of
save
course,
that
as the
over
DM,
there.
I see them all.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna save that over there then.
So we're back onto the map. Where would you guys like to go? If you want to continue moving at 6 space.
Yeah, we're gonna keep heading towards where we're heading.
Okay.
Is that big old
The
castle
massive cathedral. Yep. The bottom, the south side of the map, the massive cathedral or fortress. So then, one of you can go ahead and grab the little player token and just move it down 6 squares. Okay.
I was looking at this big old fire and thinking, yeah.
Go ahead
Right?
and make me. Yeah. It's like this double. Let's just backtrack real quick. So go ahead and make me some stealth rolls then. Same as before, press the dis button for disadvantage.
Should I just not and just accept I'm gonna fail this?
You absolutely can.
I'll do it, but I still feel like this is just. Gonna be
Yeesh!
21.
It's a group roll, so it's about who gets the if the majority
11.
succeeds.
Holy shit.
12.
That's the first stealth roll I haven't done terribly on.
7.
If only it mattered.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get accustomed to the setup, and I actually quite like.
I have
this.
disadvantage on stealth rolls regardless because of my heavy plate, or because of my
Yep.
plate.
It's
So what do we got
slightly
here?
too, but once you get an idea of it, it starts to become intuitive. Is that what I'm thinking?
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all then. We got 1 failure then. Nope, 2 failures. And that means the majority passes. So as you guys are moving along the streets again, you see cropping over the edge, looking across the vast plain of Avernus. Sitting on top of a roof of a building, you see a strange creature. Let me see here. It looks. It's hard for me to see what it looks like. One moment.
So hold on, with all those rolls, what was the actual final roll? The
Well,
red
again,
number.
it's about the majority. It's a group roll.
Yeah, no, but I mean, individually, which roll was the actual one? Is it the minus what? So the 15 was the roll?
I'm sorry? No.
No, there was 2
The group
fails,
roll.
so that would have been Regan and Swain.
2 fails, and then the rest were success. The group.
Okay, so what I did is I rolled a 16 minus 1, it was a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's not showing the second roll. Except
Oh,
when
it says there.
dropped.
Yeah,
dropped.
dropped 18.
Yeah,
So it
okay.
only shows the one I meant.
I just wanted to be crystal clear on that.
So you see. Let me see if I can find a better image. Much better. You see a
Okay.
completely pitch black creature with massive bird-like wings. It has this razor-sharp beak that's almost like a helmet for a skull, with
Oof.
sharp edges just juttering out all over its skull. Razor-sharp talons just laying off the sides, and you can just see it there, looking over the distance. Its wings draped around it like a cloak. It seems to be just muttering to itself in contemplation.
Can any of us hear what it's saying?
Go ahead and make me a perception roll.
Is it just
I don't hear shit, Captain.
I'm trying to roll?
Okay.
Okay.
Keep in mind, we don't want everybody rolling, otherwise that just defeats the purpose of rolling in the first place.
Okay.
I was thinking
back.
if it's going to be language, then.
What are
I've
we
got
doing?
Infernal, and
So
then-
as the party was moving through the streets, you actually rolled fairly well in stealth. Speaking of which, Trust, make me a stealth roll.
Oh.
Disadvantage. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3 fails, and
We have an NPC with us. She can be
Oh,
the
shit.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
She can be the tiebreaker.
Thank you. What the hell did you get, Velcro?
25.
Disadvantage.
22.
37.
Fail.
Pathfinder numbers.
She was close.
Rip. We were doing so well until the rest of the party showed up.
So as you see this bird-like creature peering over the edge, you try you try to see if you can hear what it is it's saying, what it's muttering to itself while you're telling the other people to stand back. But others just press against closer, causing a bit of noise as the creature turns its head and looks in your directions. It then shifts its body, still perching on the roof of this building, then staring down sharply at you. Anyone who, so again, trust, history, or religion. Everyone else, if you're proficient in religion, you can go ahead and roll as well.
Cool. Religion. Hey, 20.
Nice. 30-20.
Very good.
Very epic.
Okay. So with that roll, Ballerin, you notice what this creature is immediately. This is a rock.
Whoa. Like the big bird
Oh
kind of
my
rock.
god.
No,
Okay,
This
the
is
other
a-
kind of rock.
The
the
big
rock.
bird.
This is a demon.
Do I know anything
As a-
about them,
no.
or is it just kind of?
Well, let's see. You know, they're fucking evil demons. This one is probably a more powerful one.
Oh boy.
Where is it on the map?
I will actually bring it up for you guys.
Because I would like to know where its location is. It could.
Okay.
Oh.
So using this map, I would say it's right over.
There I am, right up
Where
front.
is it?
Right there.
Ah, right. Okay.
Oh boy.
Thing is fucking ugly.
So, thing was on over here, over there,
Did
because
I
he saw it
recognize-
first. Yes, you do. You recognize what this creature is too, and at first you think, "Oh no, here goes a pretty difficult fight."
Oh,
It's
no.
not as dangerous as the devil you ran into before, but it's not just going to be a walk in a park. As it sees a lot of you, noticing thing first than the others around, it moves slightly, crawling on all fours as its claws are digging into the sides of the roof, as it's looking around the edge, as it shouts out and says, "Actually, let me confirm exactly."
Oh man. I'm right in front too.
It starts speaking in a guttural language. Let's see here.
Abyssal. Bet.
Question is what language?
I doubt it's common, giant, or dwarvish, so I don't know any. I probably don't know it.
Ooh, that's looking unknown.
Gnome is not going to serve me for the rest of the game.
No. Is
I'm
it
gonna
related to
s- No, you know what it is. It's gonna be that what's the name one?
Abyssal.
Abyssal.
A bitch soul.
Yeah. Probably gonna be
Okay.
Abyssal. But I thought Abyssal and Infernal were pretty much the same. It's just one with a
No, one of them is used by creature.
Do
Abyssal
you
is more
come
like
out
deep
into
speak.
the open, Regan?
Yeah, I'm gonna step out into the open and say that to the creature.
As it looks to you, it smiles and chuckles a little bit as though it's heard a nice little joke. As then it speaks to the rest of you telepathically. Then that means only one of you can understand me. What were
I'll
you going to
think
say,
as
Regan?
hard as I can.
What?
Yes.
What were you saying, Regan?
I'm going to say. I'm gonna say that, and then huck a Eldritch at it.
You're going to attack it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
He's not with us.
I'm gonna tell the party.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Tell the party there's no That's a demon. There is no negotiating with them. We have to fight it and kill it, or it will.
Critical hit. Did you set it as your target? Or you can just drag and drop the damage on top.
I thought I had control. Now I did.
All right.
What fucking language
I
are
have
you
no
speaking, Mavalor?
No idea what Mavalor's speaking, but it's loud
Oh, I
apparently.
only did one.
So
It's loud.
I need that damage to be double.
Just roll another d10 on top of it.
So there, it's just what is it, 12, 16 damage? Oh shit, my bad. I attacked again. See if it takes.
Hold on, I'm just gonna
Sorry
add
about
4
that.
to its hit points, or subtract 4 from its wounds.
And,
Alright, so you dealt it 16 points of damage with the first bolt.
and then cast again.
Oh
Another
my
20.
god!
So
Wow.
19.
Okay.
Double crit, boys.
That's insane. If you crit one more time, you get a title.
I wouldn't mind it. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter. So then, yeah, everyone can go ahead and roll for initiative then.
The title's got to be Ass Blaster.
Where's your
All right, how do I roll for initiative?
On your
I'm
character
distracted.
sheets, just double click on the initiative.
Ooh.
Hit it with the movie one as well.
That looks about right for me.
Hey, that didn't suck.
Mm.
Okay, and then Velcro. How the hell? Okay. And then this creature.
Here we go, boys.
Where are you? Regan, did you make a second character?
I have a second character. It has not been leveled up because I didn't know
That's
what
not a
level I
great
would be.
question.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I'm just saying, just to be safe. I don't
Yeah,
want you being there.
I mean, after I crit twice, he said. After I crit twice, and you said if I crit another time, I'll get a title. He was like, "Oh, it won't." So I
You're gonna get
assume this thing's
the
just
gimp.
gonna fucking.
Yeah, you just gonna disappear in a flash of light.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
I'm gonna disappear.
Well, rolled very low.
Well, I mean, if it casts banishment on you, you just instantly go back to the prime material plane.
So as you
That'd-
did this, shooting two powerful bolts of energy like you've never had before, they scorch through the air, blasting into the chest of this creature. One, straight into its face. The fuck, man! I just wanted to talk! And then it starts unfurling its wings. On second thought, it just stares at you and says, "You. Something about you is different. You smell delicious." Okay. Top of the initiative is Trust.
Fucking talking with demons. Fuck them.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to fly up here on the roof. And I'm going to use mirror. Mirror. Zane.
Yeah, mirror image.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard you going to say mirror image, but that's it.
I'm going to use mirror image.
Okay, let's see here. Why isn't spells open? One moment. Spell. Mirror image. Does it have any abilities there for you? On your character sheet that you could just drop on your token? No, just double check. No, it does not. Okay. Well, we know what it does, so that's going to help.
Yeah.
So you cast a spell mirage image on yourself as multiple versions of you start to appear and start dancing around you. So, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Then Regan, you're up next.
Cool. I am going to. I'm gonna step back behind here so I break line of sight. And I am going to cast mirror image myself.
Okay.
2 in a row, okay.
Yeah, so mirror image goes off. There's no thing for me to click and cast the spell.
That's
Oh, there
fine.
we
We
go.
just have to make sure we know what the abilities do.
So I'm down one spell slot.
Okay. I don't know how to get Groovy to just repeat the same song.
Oh, actually, didn't we say that I could use spell scrolls? We just assumed I had one of each of the ones I made. Yeah, so I'm going to use a spell scroll rather than a spell slot.
Understood.
Because
I think that to get Groovy to play a song on repeat, you just press exclamation point repeat. Or whatever it is that you preface commands with in for Groovy. I think it's exclamation point.
Yeah, I don't know how to set that because this is a short song.
Now looping it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Then Balarin's up next.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of turn to Thing and Killian, and I'm just gonna say, Thing, Killian, which one of you is gonna get up close and personal?
Yeah, I suppose I can.
Okay. Then I'm going to touch Thing on the shoulder, and I'm going to cast Warding Bond on him. You have a +1 to AC, a +1 to all saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage. But I take half of all damage that you take. So I take the other half that you resist.
That's a paladin feature.
That is a spell that I get from being a paladin, or from being a crown paladin.
Ah, I see it.
It's a 2nd level spell. It's technically a cleric spell, but I get it from being a crown paladin.
Does he gives a +1 bonus to his AC and +1 to his save?
Yeah, +1 to AC, +1 to all saves, and resistance to all damage, but I take the other half of that damage.
Then we're going to make sure to remember that. So when you look in your spells, if you press a little magnifying button, a little button will appear next to the effect to drag and drop that on top of Thing's character token.
Where are spells at?
In the Actions tab on your character sheet, the very last one.
Actions, okay.
Press a little magnifying next to the dragon symbol of the...
Warding Bond. Okay, I'll drag and drop Warding Bond on top of him?
Yep, on his character token on the map.
Ooh, wait, the name is just in there, and it's just having me highlight the name.
I got it.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
So that way it'll automatically calculate it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
So you
cool.
cast the spell, the Warding Bond, initiating like string-like change between you and Thing, and it seems to enhance its fur, giving it a faint like little yellow highlights glow.
Perfecto.
All right.
And
Velcro's next. Velcro's next. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet here. She's going to use a spell, Sacred Flame, aiming at the rock. Yep, target rock spells. And it failed, taking the full damage.
Sick.
Dealing 10 points of radiant damage, and then she moves back into step. Up next, Mavalor.
Okay, so realistically, I can't do much. It's on the roof, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's come and hung out and watched the stream. I appreciate y'all.
What what type of creature is it?
It is a demon.
Aberration. It's a demon, so it's not going to work.
I know this host only has a little bit of time left, but thank you.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself for a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to launch into the air and fly towards.
Hope some of you might come in and join. Go ahead and give me a follow and check out for some different content every day.
Right.
play D&D
Flight
every
up,
Friday
yeah, he should
night.
be in your range.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my hellbar. 13. I guess that does not hit.
It'll say if it hits or miss.
Oh shit, I didn't fucking click on it.
Thank you, Small Streamers Connect, for the host.
So I click
13,
on it.
yeah. You click on him, or you control click in order to set him as your target. So let me just double check it. So you got a 13 to hit. That misses.
I currently have a +2, so I need to put the spell on me then.
I'm sorry?
I'm just thinking I need to put that spell on me.
Yeah, is Shield of Faith an action or a...
Shield of Faith is a bonus action.
So I have
Okay,
that.
okay.
Oh, someone's put it on me?
Yeah, I already have it.
Oh shit.
I put it on you.
It's a pretty redonkulous spell.
I can remove it. There you go.
There we go. So it's just gonna... Okay. So yeah.
So that was your first attack?
Yeah, that's right. I got a second attack, don't I?
Yeah.
With the back of the hellbirds.
No, that's a bonus action. You have to... You attack twice with
Oh,
your,
yeah, that's right.
your main attack. So go ahead. That's a hit.
24.
You still haven't set the rock as your target.
You gotta set him as your
Oh,
target, man.
fuck's sake, sorry.
So control click on it.
Right, okay. Oh wait, I'm 5 foot away from it? That can't be right.
You can also just click and drag the dice on top of the
There we
creature's
go.
figure token.
Ah, right, okay, so that's 4 damage. Wow, I got pretty low on that roll.
So 2 damage.
4 damage.
2
It's
damage.
2 + 2.
Yeah.
He has
So it's 2.
resistance to physical.
He has resistance to bitch ass weapons.
Right.
Wait, isn't your weapon a +1?
No, that's the refined warhammer, which I will be bringing out next time.
Big rip.
He probably has resistance to magical shit as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, now you set as your target. So that's the end of your turn. It's the creature's turn now. Oh boy. Okay.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Thing, you're up.
I'm gonna rush forward next to Mavalor.
Okay.
I am
He's currently up in the air.
Yeah, I'm currently in the air. Not that high up.
Okay, well, right next to where he is in the air.
Okay.
And pull out my rapier and glower at the thing.
Okay. Did you want to prepare an action?
Yeah, if it comes within distance, I'll take an attack at it.
Understood.
I
Rocks.
feel like you're just kind of standing on the ground, sort of like making yourself appear bigger.
The fur around
It starts
his neck.
flapping, going 5, 10, 15,
It's moving.
20.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait. No, that's only if it's
25, 30.
Wait. Did it just leave my?
No.
Oh.
You're within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, sorry. It's kind of taking its time showing.
20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope. What's its movement? 40 feet. Okay, it moved 30. No.
Moved 30.
Still within 5.
How is that still 5 feet?
10 feet, actually. It's still
It's
within your range.
Yeah. It's
How
still-
high up is it? Yeah.
I say about 30 feet up.
I'm about.
So as it gets here, oh boy.
Wait,
Ooh,
30
oh
feet
boy.
in air, then it's farther than 20 feet away.
Keep in mind, it was on top of a building. You've all been selected. as it grapples the side of the building here, it breathes in a deep breath, and then lets out a bone-chilling screech.
Jesus Christ. What?
Trust, you saved.
Holy shit, at 20.
Alright, so Trust saved, Thing saved, Ballerin. Mavalor failed.
Failed, yeah. The only one who failed.
Really?
By the looks of it, yeah. Yep.
Success. Okay. Mavalor, as the Vrock emits this horrific screech, you are stunned. And so you fall from the sky, from the 30 feet up.
20 feet up. 20 feet
You were
up.
20 feet up.
Yeah, I wasn't that high up. I was within.
Okay,
10
so
feet
then
of
you're
him.
just gonna take
Yeah.
2d6 of damage. Strange.
1 and.
Woo!
So 5 total.
Got off easy.
5 points of damage, and you are prone on the ground. And you are what was it? You're stunned until the end of the Vrock's turn. Next turn. As it's going to shout out. Alright, so it then shouts out, "Give me the one that attacked me first,
I got no problem with that. How about you guys?
and I will spare the rest of you."
Well, I mean, if you want him, you're gonna have to find him.
So say
You're
when.
a frugal guy. How's this deal
I'm gonna
sound?
keep fighting. You guys can stop if you want, but I'm gonna fight.
I never said I was gonna stop. I just said you had to find him.
Then flies over there. That's the end of its turn. Swain's up.
Trying to draw upon shadows. There aren't shadows, but there is a lava pool. I'm going to conjure a firebolt. I'm going to see whether or not it's actually resistant to fire or not before I start burning higher level spell slots.
Smart boy.
Understood. That's a hit.
Hey.
And then I roll the damage, which is the little
So
tier.
in the let's see, in your character sheets, if you look where your spells are,
Yeah, you click the little tier, but blood looking thing. Partially resisted.
Right. Scorching
Yep.
Ray is probably a bad idea then. Alright.
so you fire the bolt of flame that deals yours is up to 2d10 damage.
Alright, so did I automatic update on this?
Yeah, it doesn't for some reason. That's easy enough to fix though.
Oh, good.
Let's see, fire bolts. Damage, clear. 2d10s.
I think since you roll both d10s at the same time, it reduces it by half from the total, as opposed to from each individual die.
We'll worry about that next time. I've adjusted your firebolt so that it deals 2d10s. You'll have to do it for Ray of Frost as well. I'll tell you about that later though. So you fire the first bolt of energy of flame as you stick your hand out to the pool of magma. It's strange, the shadowy effects that the pool of lava is giving begin to turn into a reddish hue color, and they drag over towards your hand, curling up into a ball of flames that you then chuck at the creature. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Trust is up.
saw those big resistance.
I'm gonna use
markers
spiritual
from the other
weapon.
side.
Spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
Do wizards get that spell?
Not normally.
Why do I have it?
Archetype maybe?
No.
Or spell
No.
scroll?
I don't know why it's in my list. Oh, good, it just crashed.
No, that's not good.
Is it a spell scroll maybe that you studied?
No, because I'm pretty sure spiritual weapon is just a cleric spell. Let me check.
You're probably
Well,
right.
cleric paladin.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Or wait, cleric paladin. I think bard gets it too.
Yeah, I don't think wizards get it. Why would it be in my list? Fuck.
Might have been
Wait,
dragged on
is it
accident.
racial?
Yeah, maybe.
Was it in one of the books that you picked up and so you just put it in yours?
I don't know.
Maybe?
Is
Might
it
be one of them.
potentially like what kind of variant tiefling are you?
It's not that.
Okay.
It must have just been accidentally pulled over. It probably was supposed to be something else. Who knows? I don't have all my original spells in front of me, so.
I'm gonna take a piss real quick. If it rolls around to my turn, I'm just taking the dodge action.
Understood.
Donkey.
So what else did you want to try?
I don't know. I'm trying to get back in the game. It crashed.
Oh yeah. You got lightning bolt.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
So
Cloud of daggers, crown of madness.
a little more persistent. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me look at that once I get in.
Welcome back.
It's currently over by Ballaran, right?
It's
I can't see it at the moment, so you have to tell me. Who's the closest person?
that would be probably Ballarin then. He's 5, 10, 15, about 20 feet away from it.
Okay. I can't risk that thing doing that again. Still loading. Okay.
So what were you thinking about trying?
Okay. I am gonna use Crown of Madness on it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom save.
So then, for the Crown of Madness spell, go ahead and drag the little dice symbol on. Well, first Control click the rock so that you set it as your target, and then either double click on the Crown of Madness dice button. Is it a DC 11 save? I feel like it should be a lot higher than.
Yeah, it should be.
You can
I feel
fix
like-
that.
Why is it so?
Group DC.
I'm back.
Okay, here we go. Intelligence, proficiency. There we go. That should do it. DC 14 Wisdom save. So then,
Yeah.
either double click the little dice button, or just drag and drop it on top of the rock.
Actually, it should be 15.
15. Oh, because you have. Well, no, the wand doesn't affect it.
Oh, my proficiency brings it up.
Proficiency bonus, that's set.
Where is it? Where is the? Where is that?
What's your intelligence modifier?
3.
Then yeah, no, it's 14. 8 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah, 14. It sets a 8 plus ability,
Oh.
which is intelligence,
Okay.
plus
Okay.
proficiency.
Okay.
So
I
it's
thought
set.
it was a. Okay. So what do I do?
Grab the little symbol next to the save, the little dice. Either double click it or just drag and drop it. There you go. It succeeded.
So he's got Crown of Madness.
No, he succeeded the save.
Oh, he beat the DC.
14 plus 4.
That's
So-
a weird. That is a weird, like. All right. All right.
So as you cast a spell, the crown appears above the creature's head, slowly floating on top of it until it lands. But then the spikes on the creature's head counteracts it. It breaks through the crown as though it's made out of porcelain. As it shakes off the little scraps that then disappear.
That's not good.
Okay. And then next up would be Regan.
I'm gonna step out here, say that to it, and attack.
Ah, no 20 time.
That's a hit. As you fire the 2 bolts of energy, the first one shooting far out into the sky and the second one hitting it dead on.
And I'll just.
Like always, you always assume to know, think we are all the same. Fine, if that is how you wish to treat me, then I shall act like it.
And at the end of my turn, I'm gonna say in common to everyone, spread out. It might have another one of those creatures.
If that's the end of your turn, I'm sorry, could you speak up? You're really quiet. I'm gonna
I'm quiet?
boost your microphone.
Yeah, my bad, man. Is this any better?
Nah, I'm gonna, hold on. Alright, that should do it.
Am I quiet for everyone else as well?
Much better.
Not for me.
I just had you a little lower. So you said, what were you gonna do?
I'm just gonna stay here because I can't get far enough away from Swain if I walk back towards. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell at everyone to spread out.
Then up next is Balarin.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to use the dodge action and end my turn.
Okay. Vokra's up next. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet here next to the pole. She's going to prepare an action. When she can see it, she's going to cast the Sacred Flames. Mavalor, you are still
Can I
paralyzed.
wait? I thought I was just stunned.
Oh yeah, stunned. Yes.
So can I just wait my turn after him?
Well, no, because you are.
So you're stunned, so you
Yeah, hold on
miss a
one
turn.
moment.
He's stunned till the end of his turn, which kind of sucks because I can't do anything.
Yep.
Point of the ability, it's supposed to consume your turn.
And the thing is up next.
How high up in the air is it?
30 feet. Anything you'd like to try?
Yeah, I'll get right next to it, underneath, and insightful fighting.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll.
Hmm.
17? Yeah, no, you succeed. You now should
Okay.
be able to use your sneak attack on it.
And I'm just gonna wait there.
It sets its sight on Regan. 5. As it swoops down, it's going to try and grapple you.
What's up?
It's going to try and grapple you. Acrobatics or athletics for the roll.
Actually, if it's trying to grapple me, it needs to get past my my double. Right?
The spell says that if a creature makes an attack against you.
Grapples
Isn't
an
it grappling
attack.
Pretty sure.
Yes, it is. Okay.
So it's a D20, I think it needs to roll, or do I roll?
You roll a d20.
Okay, let's see.
What happened here?
And yeah, so it hits one of my duplicates.
So now it
Okay.
downgrades his.
So
It's
now
gonna
it
try
now I only
again?
have 2 duplicates. Yep.
That would hit.
So he's got to.
attacks.
You got to roll a d20. Oh yeah,
I
it
did.
hit you.
Yeah, it's me. So now I roll acrobatic. 15.
One moment. Trying to figure this. Nope. Don't worry about that. Ugh. Did it? Oh, okay, here it is, here it is. Now I see it. Press that. Huh. Nope, it fails. As it reaches down trying to grab you, you're able to slip out of its hold. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. 35. 40 feet. And I don't believe it can much else. Yeah, no, that's the end of its turn. Up next, Swain.
So, hand still kind of smoking from previously holding the after image of magma in my hand, hopping away, kind of grasping at the motes of smoke coming off of my hands. Oh, yeah, hopping aside, trying to concentrate on the next spell he has in mind. He ends up kind of grasping at these tendrils of smoke, putting them into his hands, and kind of blowing into it until eventually a spark of light comes forth, turns around, and shoots a ray of frost at the rock.
Okay. One hit.
He goes wide.
Oof.
Fast.
As it shoots forwards, it gets too close to the boiling hot lava as it ends up dissipating and then causing it to miss.
Hang in there, Regan. Hang in.
Okay, anything
You see
else?
3 Regans turn around and give you a